They're still around. Hey, welcome back, folks, into the First Coast Laugh Lounge with this week's guest, who I am honored to sit next to. He is a legend in the business of 40-plus years. Whether he's on TV and movies or doing stand-up, this weekend at the Comedy Zone, he is simply dynamite. Please welcome Jimmie Walker. Good to see you, brother.
I'm here, and matter of fact, we are at the Zone, which is probably one of the finest clubs in America. And there's always people, they don't understand they have a great club, but because they live here, they don't get it. But this is, you know, a guy who works a lot of weeks on the road. We have a great management staff, a fabulous staff. But I do have to get this in. I fought for like 30 years to get a comedy special. Well, people, my comedy special is on tonight on Stars, and it's so strange because Tom Brady's doing We're Still Here. Well, that's the name of my comedy special. Me and Michael Winslow. Michael Winslow from the lovely Police Academy. We fought for 30 years to get a special. And the guys who did the special have done 500 specials before us. And I said, you mean to tell me there was 500 people better than us before we finally got a special? Well, we're on Stars tonight, Jimmie J.J. Walker, Michael Winslow, but we're also here at the lovely Comedy Zone, which is just, they just do such a great job, Fred and the whole staff over there, and they have such great talent. I mean, you look at the people that are coming, they're just, you can't even believe it.
We have them on the show each week when they're able to come in. But
they're able to come in. Trust me, they're here.
You've been doing doing this gig for so many years. What do you think the biggest changes in comedy have been?
Language and political correctness are really major deals. I mean, we were talking about it on our way down with a guy like Louis C.K., and you just go, everybody, calm down. Everybody, relax. But, you know, people are so tense. Yeah. It's amazing. So I would say language is key, and the acceptance of language. When I started, you couldn't say damn on TV. And now...
I think we can say that.
Yes, you can say that now. Yes, you can say it now.
Let's not go through the other words and test.
But when George Carlin had his, whatever, it was
7 words.
Those words are all good now. All those words are good now.
I'm not sure about that.
And language has really gotten out of control. We're one of the...
Makes it tougher for you.
No, not for me.
No?
I started at a clean time. We were totally clean. You know, they did a show called I'm Dying Up Here. Jim Carrey, of all people who started with me actually, he did the show, and the show was so false. It was such a lie because comics are so close. We were all friends. Everybody was friends. We loved each other. There was no language. There was none of this hatred. And on that show, there was just an unadulterated hatred. I never say this, but I was so glad that show got canceled because it insulted me. Because you went, this never happened. This is a total lie. And it was about my era. I think that really bothered me.
Well, Good Times. I mean, you were doing stand-up comedy for 15+ years before you got.
I was doing stand-up. Yeah, I started same time. Me, Richard Pryor, Bette Midler, Steve Landesberg from Barney Miller, David Brenner. Liza Minnelli.
Legends, giants in the business.
Liza Minnelli was in our class. Woody Allen was with us. David Steinberg, who's a big-time director in Los Angeles now. Robert Klein, who's still at it at like, I think 110 now, I think he is. But all the guys started together. And then we watched as people like Seinfeld and Larry David, who would be completely incorrect now. If you ever saw Larry David's act, he would be so like, not the guy. And if it wasn't for Jerry Seinfeld, there would be no Larry David. And I think Larry David would tell you the same thing.
Well, they can come see you at the Comedy Zone this weekend.
Come see me at the Comedy Zone this weekend, 7 and 10 o'clock, 7:30 and 10 o'clock. And watch my special on Stars, which I'm very proud of because it took us so long to get it, and we finally got it.
Honored to talk to you, man.
All right, man. Hang in there.
Good to see you. Well, for tickets and info, go to comedyzone.com. We'll be right back.